Hi friends, Siddharth again. In today's video, I'll speak about some common or very common interview questions that most candidates face during German interviews. So friends, when you apply for a job in Germany, you have to go through an interview which is normally situation based. That is to say, in most cases, you will not be asked very detailed or very deep questions. Instead, the German interviewer or the person who will be taking your interview will be more interested in assessing how you would react in various situations, or how did you reacted previously in some situations. So friends, in this video, I'll be explaining 8 typical questions that most interviewers ask or most candidates have already been asked, and what are the best possible answers to such questions. Please see this video completely. I'm sure that friends, you will also face some of these questions in your upcoming interviews. The basic 3 points I would like to explain here for German interviews are: number one, please be very, very honest. There is no point in lying in your interviews, there is no point in giving any false answers. And German interviewers, trust me, friends, are very polite and very open to your comments and your answers. So even if you answer something which is not appreciated by those guys, which seems something like negative, but still they understand that you are honest and you have told the real aspect of your personality, they will still appreciate it. So the bottom line is, please be honest in your interviews. Point number two, as I've already said that you have to be honest in your interviews, you also need to be very clear about your opinion. That is, whenever you answer, please give a very concrete and very to the point answer. And the interviewer should be very clear about your opinions. There should not be any room for any kind of confusion when you answer any question. Number three, please be precise. Don't over narrate, don't over explain your situation or your answer. Please be very precise, give very cut to cut straightforward answers, and don't explain them in detail. So now let's proceed with the main content of this video. That is, I'll be explaining total number of 8 points, I'm sorry, total number of 8 questions that are most candidates are being asked, and I'm sure that some of these questions will be asked to you as well, or probably you might have already faced some of these questions. So the typical question number one, and the question is, what motivates you for your work? That is, in your present job or in your previous job, what were the aspects which actually pushed you towards being very productive or towards being constructive for your work? Kind of a very hazy type of question. It's really hard to imagine at the point when you are already facing your interview. But friends, please be prepared for such questions, because this question is asked by more than 3 candidates that I have interacted with. Now, friends, the answer to this question could be anything. There could be more than dozen answers which are neither wrong nor right. But still, what I think is the best answer to this question, if I were asked this question, is uh, the motivation for me to work is some kind of challenges that I face. For example, if there is any problem or any challenge which is coming up in the company or in the project, and that motivates me to work constructive and to assist in clearance of such challenges. Now, this is again, as I said, friends, there could be multiple answers to this question. Whatever you think like, you please prepare yourselves well in advance before facing this type of question. Question number two, the most typical question is, what are your Schwachstellen? That is, what is your weak points? So, friends, when I was a fresher, say some 18, 20 years back, some of my mentor told me that try to give an answer which looks negative as well as positive. Like, I'm so quality conscious that my team members sometimes get frustrated. Please don't give such answers here in Germany. Be very precise, be very honest. What are your weaknesses? For example, I had said that at times when I am under stress, when there is a deadline which is coming very near to me and I am under real stress, I really could not perform good. This is absolutely fine, friends. This is a negative point. You are actually projecting yourself in a negative light, but still at the same time, you are honest. I gave this answer in one of my interviews, and they appreciated my this attitude. Trust me, friends. So, in case if you have any kind of similar weakness, Please speak it out. Don't be afraid of telling truth. Please be open up and give your honest answer. Well, there is one more good answer that I gave some time back was, when I'm hungry, I can't work. That's a true fact. I really could not work when I'm hungry, and that's my weakness. That's all. So that makes the overall mood of the interview quite funny and quite pleasant. Point number three: why did you leave your present job or your previous job? So, friends, at this point of time, they are actually checking your integrity. Trust me, they have no interest in knowing why did you leave your current job or your present job, but they want to check how trustworthy you are. In such questions, please be very careful. Never ever say any negative thing about your previous company or your present company. Give some kind of a very generic answer. I love to upskill myself, and in my present job, I find there are little scope or little chances of upskilling. A pretty general answer, very neutral answer. It's not even blaming your previous company, but at the same time, it shows that you are not satisfied with your current company or previous company. That's why you are switching. Number four: where do you see yourself after 5 years? Very typical question, friends. I have seen multiple candidates who have faced this question. The simple answer is you can say that I already have 5 years of work experience, 10 years of work experience, and I have a kind of a passion for leading a team. So you can say that after 5 years, I expect that I'll be working as a manager or a project in charge or team leader or something. I'll be leading a team, and I'll be expecting a lot more responsibilities for the project completion. Next question: please explain any such situation wherein you made a mistake in your last or present job, and how did you go around with it? So, friends, here again, be very honest. If you have made any mistake in your present or previous job, please explain them. Tell them that you made a mistake, you were under stress, you could not perform well, and for that reason, you felt really sorry for that. Be very honest. Please open up. Don't lie, and give a very true answer to such questions. Number, I don't know, I've forgot that. The next question is, why should we recruit you? Give them an answer that because you are here for interviewing and you want a candidate, that's why you should recruit me. Just joking. Please use this as a chance to sell yourself. They are asking you for your best qualities. You have to actually give the best of yours in such questions. Please tell them that I have a passion for technology. I love to upskill myself all the times, and I also want to take more and more responsibilities, so that gives me kind of completion satisfaction. Such kind of answer you should give, which actually projects you in a very positive light, and at the same time, once again, be very honest. Next question: how do you handle criticism? Let's say if somebody criticizes you or your team leader is not satisfied with your performance, how do you handle such situations? Give a very precise answer. I would say that I take criticism in a positive way. I take it as a chance to improve myself, to find out where I made a mistake and how to not repeat such a mistake in future. So be very productive, be very constructive in such questions. Next question: in your present job or your previous job, what were the aspects or parameters that you didn't like at all? So, friends, here you can give a very good looking answer or a very precise answer. For example, I would say that in my present job, the processes are very strongly laid down. There are very strong policies for every task, and there is little room for flexibility or creativity. So, this is something that I really don't like in my present job. This could be one of the answers. As I said, you can think of your own and be prepared for such a question. So friends, this was all about this video. If you've liked that video, please hit that like button. And in case if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to post them in YouTube comments. I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.